Okay guys, I'm going to submit my very last payment. So, here we go. Oh my gosh, and then I'm going to be 100% debt free. That's it. I can't even believe it, you guys. That's it. Like, I am debt free now. I don't know. I don't even know what to think. Like, I knew this day was coming. I was waiting for it. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't even know what to say, you guys. I can't believe it. I can't believe that this goal is reached and now I can start on baby step number 3. Debt free, you guys. I am so excited and relieved, and just every positive emotion that you could imagine. Like, I am over the moon excited. I kind of felt like I was never gonna get here. I felt like this was like a slow crawl rather than a sprint. And it just took a lot of time to finish baby step number 2. If you guys are new to my channel, please subscribe. If you love finance videos, please thumbs this video up. If you are excited about becoming debt-free, or if you are debt-free, if you love debt-free stories and journeys, like, I love to watch them so much because they're just so inspiring and exciting. And you guys, like, I freaked out when I was like tallying up the numbers of where I was to where I am now. So I am so thrilled to be able to start baby step number 3, which is to save for my emergency fund, which coincidentally is also going to be finished pretty soon as well. I am just astonished at the things that have gone on in the past few months, you guys. Like, it's amazing. And I have applied to Dave Ramsey to do a debt-free scream, and we'll see if I get accepted for that. And coincidentally, after I made the payment that you guys saw, Dave Ramsey's office called me, and I was like, oh my god. And the girl was like, are you a big fan of Dave Ramsey? And I was like, yes. What had happened was I had looked for a realtor in my area because I am going to be starting baby step 3B very soon, which is to save up for a house. And so I was looking for a realtor who was endorsed by Dave Ramsey, and so they always call, which I didn't know, to check up and see if the people that you are working with that are endorsed by Dave Ramsey are helping you out. Did they call you? How are they doing? Just to make sure that they're doing well, and so that way they can, I guess, stay in their program. So yes, you guys, this has been such a thrill. And if you guys want to know the numbers, here they are, because I'm the type of person who is motivated by numbers. So I started off with $27,000 or $27,305 worth of debt. That debt included quite a bit. That included some furniture. That included past due bills that were kind of left on my back. That included cell phones that needed to be paid off. You know, like when you buy them, they give you like a payment plan, so I had to pay those off. I had medical bills. I had lawyers' fees and legal fees. I had student loans. I had tuition that needed to be paid off. And let me see here. I think that's about it. That's about all the stuff that I had to pay. So it was really just a ton of stuff, pretty much a bunch of everything that I owed. So as you guys know, I am a single mom, so taking on this journey was really a big idea. I found Dave Ramsey's book in the library. I was looking to tighten my finances. I never wanted to be put in the position of being broke or potentially homeless ever again. So that is why I decided to learn about finances and how I came across Dave Ramsey. So I did what he said. I sat down, I listed all of my debts from the smallest to the largest, and I started just tackling those, you know, as I could. And sometimes I only had an extra $10 a month or an extra $20 a month, and as my income went up, it became a little bit easier. And I did tell you guys a while back that in March I did move, which made a huge significant difference because all of my bills and my rent went down, so that helped me have more money. And I really felt like God was telling me to move, and so I did. And I felt like after that is when everything just really gained momentum, and I kind of had a windfall of money. I don't know, honestly, like how it's happened or what, and I'm not going to question it. I just feel like God has really just helped me. I listened, I was obedient, I was like had a deposit in this place 2 days after I felt the message to move, and after that everything just started moving so fast. Like I felt like I was on a roller coaster, and it was really exciting. So I also wanted to share that I did have $27,305 worth of debt, and I know you guys are requesting this video, so I'm going to make it. I had filmed it, but I'm going to refilm it because I felt like I didn't cover a lot of territory in that video. And out of pocket, I paid $11,644. So why did this take me 25 months? Because I negotiated my ass off. I literally negotiated. I worked really hard. I'm on a one income family. I work by myself. I have a son. I pay his school tuition. I'm in school full-time as well. There's a lot of expenses that deal with me working. I also have a private sitter that comes at night to watch my son when I work. My mom really stepped up and she started helping me quite a bit as well, so that's really curbed the nighttime expenses, but I do still use my sitter quite a few times out of the month. So that is why I feel like my journey went a little bit slower than it would have, because I am obviously, like I said, a one-income household, and I do have all those expenses with childcare. So I wrote down the numbers, so if you see me looking down, that's why. So in total, I negotiated $15,661 away from my debt. And I will do a video teaching you guys how to do the same thing, because I know a lot of people are on a debt-free journey, and you guys said please make a video and tell us how you are negotiating. So I negotiated a school tuition that I had paid a few years prior, and I appealed that, and I ended up getting a refund check for that. I negotiated a bedroom set. I had them take my name off of the credit. I've talked about this quite a few times, and they literally just repoed the items, took my name off the credit, my credit score jumped up. That was a very unique situation. I can talk about that in the negotiation video. So it's not going to happen for everybody if you have furniture, but my situation was very, very unique because I was going through a divorce, and I can discuss that further in that video. I negotiated with my lawyer, and he actually stopped the clock at a certain time, even though we had other court proceedings, because he knew that I was having a difficult time as far as finances, and that I was on this debt-free journey, and that I was going back to school. And so I felt like I was just very honest with a lot of people, and so that really helped me. My student loan debt, I did negotiate from $1,335 down to $1,175 because I was going to pay it in full. I was asking if there was any way it can go a little bit lower, which obviously most student loan debts will not, but they did say that they could waive all of the late fees since I was behind, and so that's why that brought that down. I had a slew of hospital bills that were like thousands of dollars that I talked down to, like, I mean, if it was like an $8,000 bill, I got it down to $250. So it was a lot of honesty, a lot of negotiation, a lot of working my butt off and giving away extra cash. And during this debt-free journey, I think the hardest part for me was anytime I would get a windfall of money or an extra check, or I would get extra gigs, which private gigs for me mean like pretty big money. None of it was mine to keep, and that sucked, and it just felt like, when am I ever going to be able to keep this extra cash coming my way? Like, when? You know, getting that refund from school for that tuition I had paid prior was like, oh my gosh, so awesome. Like, it was like $1,100, and I couldn't keep any of it. So the good part was I was able to use it towards a different debt. So yes, I can make another video on that. And I did want to talk about how I've celebrated, because I know everybody loves to talk about how are you going to celebrate, or what have you done now that you're debt free. I was officially debt free as of last week. And then another bill popped up that I didn't know about that was $305, and I paid that off yesterday. So I refilmed the clip of me paying off my last debt, since yesterday was officially the last debt. But I had already started celebrating because I thought I was debt free. So what I did was I have purchased some new business supplies for my YouTube channel. I purchased a new lens. I purchased a ring light. I'm going to have a new backdrop, and it's going to make my filming more accessible, so that way I can work easier. I feel like I was kind of not filming as much as I would have liked to, because I have such big lighting setups, and there's just so much to do before I film, and I want my setup to be kind of ready to go and easy to kind of collapse and put away. I want a space saver in this room, and I feel like my filming setup really takes up a lot of it. And so, yeah, I'm really excited about that. And I did purchase some more business supplies, which I feel like everybody's like, that's not celebrating. But this is stuff that I've eyed to help make my business a little more successful, as far as my Scentsy business, my DJ business. Like, I'm getting a car vinyl with all my info for Scentsy. I'm getting new business cards. You know, I put all of this to the side because I felt like I'm going to make do with what I have for now while I'm on my debt-free journey. And once I get out of debt, I'm going to upgrade everything. So that's how I feel like I've really celebrated, and I'm really excited about it because I've been eyeballing these things for quite a while. I budgeted for them. They're all being paid with cash. The other thing that I did was I cut my hair, and I did add some face framing highlights, which I've been wanting to do a little change up. If you guys can see, they're very subtle, but they're really awesome because they're kind of peekabooed, and if I wear my hair halfway up, my whole head of hair looks highlighted. It's really, really cool. And that was an expense that I had not been spending my money on. My hair is very long, as you can see still. But it was all the way past my butt because I had not been cutting my hair to save money, and I love long hair anyway. Other than that, I feel like my business supply purchases were a huge deal for me. I want to purchase a new camera in the future, but I felt like that was just a little too much of a celebration. I didn't want to overdo it because I still have baby step 3 to attack, but I wanted to give myself a little bit of leeway. Some of the things that will change in my budget will definitely be stuff for self-care, and I can also do a video on that. So yes, that's all I really wanted to share with you guys, is that I am debt-free. I am so excited. I can't wait to see if I get approved for Dave Ramsey. Thank you guys so much for following me on this journey. I have not really shared it with anybody in my real life. I really don't know how to go about it. I shared it with a friend 2 weeks ago who's like one of my best friends, and he was excited about it because there's another girl on our Scentsy team who just started doing the Dave Ramsey plan. And that's kind of how I told him about it. I said, oh, I've been doing it for 2 years and it's really exciting. I'm so happy for her. It's going to be so amazing. And then I've told my mom about it, but she kind of really doesn't get what the big deal is. So she's not kind of excited with me, I guess, because she doesn't really understand it. So I don't know how to tell people about it, and I kind of feel weird. So I feel like you guys here on YouTube have followed me from the beginning. You understand, and you can be excited with me, so I wanted to share it with you guys. So thank you guys again so much for following this journey. Thank you for supporting me, for loving me, and for also sticking by me through the times when I wasn't filming and I wasn't feeling my best and going through a very difficult situation. So I appreciate it all. Thank you guys. Subscribe if you're new. Thumbs this video up if you love debt-free journeys, and I will see you in the next video, which is going to be a haul. Bye!